is used. We're commanded to love each other. You're not commanded to just love the people who think like you or people who dress the way you were dressed. No, love one another, and that's everybody. He says to pray for one another in the Word, encourage each other, admonish each other. Does that mean you have to go around scolding people? No. And being the boss? No. But you correct somebody when you have to, in love and God's love. Greet each other, serve each other, teach each other, accept each other, honor each other. It's not in here, but I would have put this in there if I was God. Feed each other. Because Christians are always eating. We gave up everything else. Bear each other's burdens, forgive each other, submit to each other, be devoted to each other, and many other mutual things that God says to do. This is biblical membership. These are your family responsibilities that God expects you to fulfill in your church. I want to ask you something. Who are you doing these things with? Come on. This isn't a lecture. This is a wake-up call. Who are you doing these things? It may seem easy to be holy when nobody else is around to frustrate you. I mean, you know there's always somebody around to frustrate you. And you may be raising your hands in church and praising. And then when you go home or go to work and isolate yourself. So sometimes people totally do that. So it's easy to be holy when nobody's around to frustrate you. That's a false, untested holiness. You see? Isolation breeds deceitfulness. And it's easy to fool ourselves into thinking we're mature if there's nobody else around to challenge you. Do you understand?